you put it here? Can we use that bottle cover?
Here?
Yeah, yeah. How is it? Let's see.
Wait, so we put the microphone here. Like that? Hi, I'm Emily Keller, and this is my friend Shirin.
Hello. Hi,
She
everyone.
lives and works in fashion here in Shanghai, China. What are some misconceptions about fashion that people have in China?
I won't say some of my friends. They have some very nice imagination about fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think, wow, it's nice. It's for girl, it's like a dream work. You work in fashion, and you every day you do painting, sketches, and you design all the garments. It's like a amazing job.
Yeah.
But actually, they don't know how we work and how we start work and how we finish this.
Yeah.
They don't know all the progress. Actually, there is so many difficult parts. At the beginning, we have the conception, some inspiration. People outside of fashion, they think, wow, the designer, they got inspiration from painting, from history, from some culture, religion,
Yeah.
all the stuffs. But actually no. Actually no.
Actually, no.
Actually no. Normally in our mood board, we call it mood board. It's like some ideas from the big brand. We put out maybe some concept, for example, ruffle ideas or lacing ideas. All the conception is from the big brand, and we collect them and make a mood board. It's like a direction for us how to start design, and then we looking for.
So your inspiration is from big brands, from
Yeah.
other brands. So you're inspired by other brands. You're not inspired by art normally or non-fashion things.
No.
Or nature.
Yeah,
No.
of course no.
Of course.
Also, I think even the big brand, they don't get inspiration from nature, from culture.
Probably not. A lot of it, probably not.
Yeah, I
Probably
think
not.
maybe they can have some inspiration a little bit.
A little.
But mainly, I don't think so. Because I also see some designer from big brand, and they pick up some style from us. Yeah, see.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
everybody's just copying everybody else, basically.
Yeah. So we are the inspiration of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our inspiration is
It's
that.
from them. So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody copies everybody.
Sometimes I don't want to say copy because it's not copy exactly. We
But-
still have some design concept and
Yeah.
we do some change. There is a word from our customer. They
Yeah.
call it
What do they call it?
co-creation.
Co-creation?
Yeah.
Co-creation meaning they're creating with another brand.
Uh-huh.
They're like together, even though that other brand might not know
Yeah.
that you're co-creating. That's a
Yeah.
really nice way of putting it.
It's a
Without the other brand knowing that you're co-creating.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Maybe it's at the same time from one style. Maybe it's the idea is from 3 or 4 different brands,
Yeah.
and they co-create a new
Co-create.
styles.
That really makes it sound like that they all know that they're co-creating together, though.
Yeah,
Even though they don't
yeah.
know.
I think it's a good word, and it's really describe how we work and how the progress.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we start to make the garments from a sketch to actual garments. Then the factory, they join this progress. We have to go that factory, and we have to see how they work and how the products looks like.
Yeah.
And when you go to the factory, I think all the people, if they don't work in this industry, they cannot imagine how the
Like-
factory look like.
Yeah. Like how a factory runs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the factory, their environment is really not good.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been to some that are not so good, not so clean, or?
Actually, all the factory I went is is okay. It's not that fancy. But I heard some factory is really bad environment. The people they work in the very hot factory. They don't open the AC in summer.
Where did you hear that from? Like other people that work in fashion?
Yes, like my colleagues or some other friends work in fashion.
And they know people that work in factories like that?
I think they know it,
Yeah.
and they think it's common. They don't think,
Really?
yeah, they don't think it's like a bad environment. They saw all the factories like that. That was why they call factory. I think they have this kind of sense.
If somebody says factory, it means like not
Yes,
such a
I
good
think-
place to work.
I think some of people, they have this kind of sense. They when they
Do you
heard
have this, or when you hear factory, you think could be
When I-
nice, could be
Yes, when I heard factory, I have like it could be nice and could be very bad. So
You don't know.
sometimes I don't really want to like judge how the environment, how they work, but still I have to say some of the factory, the environment is really not good.
Yeah.
And people, they have the tough life. They have some standard. They
Yeah.
tell the factory boss, the boss of the factories,
Yeah.
you have to
like minimum wage. Like
yeah.
you have to pay this much. You have to.
Yeah, you have
whatever.
to build a clean and nice environment for the factory, for the workers.
And a lot of the workers, they live there too, right?
Yeah.
Normally they live and they eat everything at the factory, right?
Yeah, normally it's like that. So they have their standard and they have their rules. They ask the boss to build their environment like that. But I don't think.
But maybe they don't always check.
They don't follow it.
Yeah.
The boss, they don't do that, or they just pretend they are doing that, but actually maybe not. They are doing something, but maybe still have a lot of things it need to be done.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that was good. That was a lot.